going, shipheads? Welcome back to the Excelsior refit and upgrades build. This is part 13. Just had a glimpse of my shuttle bay there. So what I want to do is start working on these nacelles. I haven't really touched these yet. Just kind of mocked that up. I got to get these to attach to my pylons. So I'm going to need this mounting bit off of here. And also, I'm not going to be using this top clear part. So what I want to do is fill this top with a piece of plastic that contours into that. And that's just going to be flat and smooth with maybe some details on there. So what I got to do is I think what I'll try to do is glue this together, and then I'm going to cut this off, and then we're going to mount it. It should go on there pretty good. I'm going to mount this onto the end of my pylons, but I want this side too, because it's going to complete. Maybe I don't need it. This might actually be wide enough on its own that I can just make a hole in there for the wires. Okay, we'll try, see what happens. Let's turn the page. So I think this will be easier if I can lay this flat. So I'm just gonna snap that. Snappy, snappy. I'm just gonna use the back side of my blade here. Okay, okay. Alright, I got some of this super thin welding cement. Super glue. It's my first time using this sort of glue. It's really easy to put too much of it. There. Okay, there's my wires. Down in there. Alright, so this is going to need a little work to smooth that out. I'm just going to file that a bit. Put some putty in this groove here. I just want to smooth that out so that when we put the pylon on there, then I won't have to work around that joint once it's attached. Switch to a little less aggressive of a file. Looks good, blending in nice. Some raised panel lines here. You want to be careful not to sand that off. Scratch here. excess glue. That looks great. Go in with the putty here. Bit right there. It's gonna need some time to dry. So let's check out this top piece here. Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up first. There's some flash on there. Goes right off the end here. Tricky place to try to clean it. Okay, that side I was able to just clean up with my finger. There. This one's not bad. That's it, 2 little pieces. That's just from where it was on the sprue. It's not going to be seen. Alright, so these go like that. Probably make this easier if I just go ahead and put this together. Okay, so this is going to go on there. That's going to be there. So what I need is to figure out this distance, the distance between here and here, because I'm going to make one piece something like this. It's going to cover that in. We'll have a nice, smooth, flat piece. So I'm just going to temporarily tape it into place so that I can get that measurement. Ends up with the plastic sticking out. I think I'm going to move it back a little to get a little bit of overhang there. Alright, I'm going to use this thin sheet here. I'm going to need 2 of them. Alright, I'm going to have to rethink my process here. Okay, I'm going to put that aside. I'm going to put the top of it together. Alright, let's see if I can get some of this up in here. Missed that. Okay, I got that out of the way. I want to get this matched with the other side. Alrighty. Okay, I've got this together. What I need to do now is make a template. Find my pencil. Yeah, pencil, pencil, pencil. I need to find the pencil. Where's the pencil? Pencil. I found the pencil. Good now. Gonna get this curve. Okay, so now I can put it right inside there. Get a more accurate outline. Alright, now I just gotta join these lines up. Okay, so this should be the shape I need. Until I cut this out, I didn't realize how much it tapered towards the back of the nacelle. If you look at this, it pretty much looks the same all the way. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so now this should fit here. That's going to be too narrow. Okay, that's going to work. This is thin. Okay, so we've got one ski here. If I put this down, I'm gonna end up with a little step. So I'm gonna have to either add a thin piece, file this down. Don't really want to do that. I think I'm just gonna add a thin piece in there. I think some strips of this ought to do it. So I'm gonna cut some of those. Add them on there to even this out to make it flush before I put the cap on. Okay, got a couple strips. That one's twisted. Just gonna butt it up against there. Let's see if I can get this on here. So I'm gonna bend her just a little more. I'm gonna sand around the edge of this here to help the glue adhere a little better. Nice and scratchy. Alright. Alright. Let's get her unclipped here. That's looking pretty cool. Just gonna have to file these edges here a bit. Clean that up. Around here. Not too bad. I didn't glue the bottom on. That was only to keep it in place so that I could glue the top part together. Because I still need this accessible so I can work on putting this together. The wiring and all that. Okay, I'll put that to the side. I'm going to do this one off camera. And then we'll start getting it set up. Alright guys, here's where we're at. Starting to come together. Got our strong back with the impulse engine. Getting our nacelles together. We got those pylons. So most of the major components are starting to come together. So I think I'll end it here for today. Thanks everybody for watching and tuning into Trek Mods. Sticking with this Excelsior build. I know it's taking a long time, but we're getting towards the end here. Stick with me and tune in for the next Trek Mods.